Hello again and again, my dear students. This is part 3, unit 2, lesson 3. Let's start with this reading. It's a kind of review about a film or something like that. Let's start reading. The trees are the first living things that Hassan has seen in 5 days. The wind is blowing and the leaves on the trees are trembling like him. He is tired and weak. A few hours before he arrived here, Hassan thought he was going to die. There was no food in the desert, and he knew that the little water he had wouldn't last another day. Now he knew that he will find water because if there are trees, there must be water somewhere. But he still doesn't know where he is. How far is it to the nearest road where he might find help? The sun is going down quickly and he knows it will be cold for the next 8 hours. How can he stay warm for another night in the desert? Suddenly, he sees something. Someone is carrying a light towards him. He realizes that it is a man. Help has arrived. He is safe. Okay, question number 1. Read the end of the story below. What kind of story do you think it is? I think it is an adventure story. Okay, question number 2. Read the story again and answer the questions. Number 1. If someone is trembling, he is shaking very hard. Number 2. If a person feels weak, he is not strong or excited. For sure, not strong. What do you think that Hassan felt tired and weak? Why? I think because he has been in the desert for 5 days. As we saw here, he has been here for 5 days in the desert. Question number 4. Why did Hassan think that he was going to die? Hassan thought that because Hassan thought he was going to die. There was no food because he had no food and no water, and a little water will not last for another day. Question number 5. How does he know that he will find water? How does he know that he will find water? I think because if there are trees, there must be water somewhere. Question number 6. How does he know that he is safe? When he saw someone carrying a light towards him and he realized that it is a man. Okay. Here, listen to Salma and Nadia talking about the story and check your answers to exercise 1 and 2. Okay. I will read that. Nadia says, did you like the end of the story, Salma? I am not sure I understand it. Who is the man with the light? And why does it say that the leaves are trembling? People usually tremble, but when they feel excited or frightened, not leaves. Nadia says, Hassan is trembling because he is tired and weak. He has been in the desert for 5 days. I don't think the writer is saying that the leaves feel frightened when the wind comes, but they are moving in the same way as Hassan because he is so tired. Salma says, how did you feel when Hassan finally saw the trees? Nadia says, it made me feel excited, that he will find some water because there are trees there and they need water. We know that he won't die. Salma says, I think it's clever because we think that he will be alone in the desert for another night, but then he sees the light. Nadia says, why do you think there is a man with a light? Salma says, I think that it's his friend Ahmed. Ahmed knew that Hassan was going in the desert, and we know that Ahmed knows the desert very well, so Hassan is safe now. Nadia says, yes, I think you are right. Salma says, how do you feel about the story now? Nadia says, I feel quite happy. I like adventure stories like this. So all the answers are okay with exercise number 1 and 2. Question number 4, work in pairs. Read the end of the story. Talk about how the story made you feel using expressions from the function box. Okay, this part of grammar or function box talking about expressing feelings. How can we ask about feeling and how we answer it? If we want to ask about the feeling, we use did the, we say the name of the film or story or whatever. Did the story make you feel frightened, happy, excited, scared, however? And we can ask again with another way. How did you feel when someone or something finally saw something else? Here, how did you feel when Hassan finally saw the trees? We asking about feeling here. And the third one, how do you feel about the story or the film or the book or anything else you want to ask about the feeling about it? When we try to express our feeling, we say I feel or I felt. It's according to the question. If it's in the past, we say I felt. If it's in the present, we say I feel. Okay? I feel frightened. I feel scared. I feel excited. I feel happy. I feel sad. It's according to the situation. And this kind of questions comes on the question number 2 in the exam about the situation. What you would like to say in each of the following situations. If someone asks you about a film, how does it make you feel? We say it made me feel, it made me. If it's in the past, we say it made me. If it's in the present, it makes me. But feel here should be infinitive verb, okay? And followed with the adjective. We can say I feel happy or I don't feel sad. It's the same. Okay, we have done with lesson 3. So, thank you.